had to overcome some obstacles. To anybody who's ever had to deal in any level of resilience and perseverance through some hard times that persisted. Sometimes we go through hard times and it's like a sprint. We're like, okay, cool, we over that now. But sometimes those hard times persist. And when those hard times persist, it's a lot harder to say, nah, we gonna make it out of this, right? It's a lot harder when hard times persist through season after season, right? It's a lot harder when you overcome in one area and another area pops up, right? It's a lot harder. When Joseph was going through, Joseph had to deal with false accusations. He had to deal with bondage. He had to deal with so much. And he spent a long stint in prison. There wasn't no short, he wasn't short time. And when he went to the joint, he was in there for some years behind something he ain't even do. Now imagine keeping your faith. Imagine staying in your purpose. Imagine still being a vessel and being used by the Most High God. Remember, he was in there. What got him out of there was his gift. But imagine if he had abandoned his gifting. Imagine if he had abandoned everything that, the Lord had taught him and walked him through all them years. Imagine if he had threw it to the wayside in bitterness and resentment. Imagine if he wasn't able to forgive and he turned into a menace. You dig what I'm saying? You know anybody in your life who's ever just been hurt so bad it turned them into a menace? You know what I'm saying? Now they become, you know what I mean? Somebody you don't want to be on the bad side of. Oh yeah. Imagine if he had went that route. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been operating in his gifting. He wouldn't have been ready for the opportune time, the appointed time. He wouldn't have been ready for that appointed time. And when that appointed time came around, his gift made room for him. And not only was he right out of there, he went from right out of there to the top position. Now that's the God I serve. I don't know about y'all. That's the God I serve, man. He went out of from prison to the top position. Come on, man. That's supposed to give somebody hope.
Got this shit, dude.